shit maybe some years ago. Again, I messed up.
Yeah, she messed up.
And then since then, I've already decided that
because I see that for someone to go far in life,
invariably trying to say is that if you want to be successful as a content creator, you need to stay away from love.
If you want to,
is that the theory you are pursuing?
Content creator. Love shouldn't be the first thing most like and give word.
But at least you can have a partner that supports you.
A partner should be there to support you.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to another exciting edition of LuvTangle. My name is Ekpe Sport, the wicked man, the number one wicked man in Nigeria. And I am here with a very influential content creator and someone you people must have seen either on TikTok or on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing comedian Mouthpiece. Welcome to LuvTangle.
Thank you so much. I'm going to ship.
LuvTangle. So, comedian Mouthpiece, talk to us about yourself. Who is comedian Mouthpiece?
Comedian Mouthpiece is most importantly, get on the I got a little touch of mine for an apply. And I've been a content creator. I've been in the system for a very long time. Mesong bank and Iswa Ita.
Oh wow.
You know, and more.
So wow, that's great.
I've been around.
So it's safe to say comedian Mouthpiece is an OG. Now, comedian Mouthpiece, since we are in LuvTangle and everything here speaks of love, speaks about love. Let's talk about your love life. All right. I know say I'm character my forum, but maybe are you in a relationship?
Most of the time, I come for relationship. As a content creator, I don't believe in love. I don't believe in love. I don't even want to talk about love. And even when they call me to this studio and I heard the name LuvTangle, I was like, man, you know. So I don't really trust love.
Okay. At any point, just talk to us about your past. Because before for the world, this particular point, so shit maybe some years ago. Again, I'm afuru Enoch.
Yes, somebody on get man as a lover boy. Including you.
Not me.
I'm the
one interviewing you, sir. So talk about yourself.
I know, but everybody wants a lover boy. You know, with that mentality for young adult man, they feel that you can prove love at some point. Break art. So yes, of course, I want to
so my ship. I don't remember.
You don't get ship. I don't like love is a beautiful thing. Now
okay, get cook.
Then get love out of beautiful. So I went into it.
Was it sweet when you guys started?
Initially, man. But when we went in, it is nothing to write home about. So I promised myself, anything that has to do with him.
So anyeke ship or forget ship.
Anyeke ship. Yes.
So she messed up.
Yeah, she messed up.
And then since then, I've already decided that
because I see that for someone to go far in life, you know, and to be in love for everybody.
So for them, they manage your sexual life. I say that more bad, yeah.
Well, of course, the world is very deep. To the point that AM pocket stuff and you know the rest.
So for pocket
because I'm that one in the transportation, you don't have to argue with anybody. You just pick up your stuff, you plug in
pocket totes.
Yes.
So
and meanwhile, you know, at some moment,
okay, so even without being in a relationship,
of course, as a human, nobody will not like better thing. No, Ekpe, over time, I always tell people that the people that want to go far in life are the ones that want to, you know, they know how to manage their spending.
Will you get married in this life?
Of course, I will get married.
How will you get married?
When I reach that level of income, take me one day. So embark on that journey.
So for that,
You know, Ekpe, you should understand how this industry works.
So what you're invariably trying to say is that if you want to be successful as a content creator, you need to stay away from love. Is that the theory you are postulating?
If you want to be successful as a content creator, love shouldn't be the first thing and keyword.
But at least you can have a partner that supports you.
A partner should be there to support you, but that doesn't mean that partner should understand that this thing can end anytime, any day. Because as a content creator, your mental you should be stable. You should always understand that what you are creating has to do with your mental you. So when you bring in love, it can interfere with
the biggest, according to a lot of people, the biggest challenge of many relationships and cheating. Have you ever cheated on your partner?
Well, cheating.
Have you ever cheated on your partner?
You need to break it down.
Break it down. Outside.
Like I said, I've not near any relationship.
Back then, not
back
now.
then. No, I've not. Back then, I was a very
loyal.
She
cheat on you? Has any woman ever cheated?
Yeah, she cheated on me.
Was that the reason why you broke up with her?
That was part of the reason.
Okay, that was part of. Did you forgive her?
Well, when I noticed that she's cheating, I forgave her, and she repeated. Yeah, I forgave her, and she repeated it again. But the cheating wasn't that deep. Again, so when I noticed, I was like, wow, why are you doing this? You need to go back. But I'm getting that game come I have to withdraw.
So where is she now?
Very well. She's enjoying her life.
Well, it's not actually what you think. You get. I mean, many policy here to go. My friend, a man, you get. Except Gideon, okay? You understand?
Yeah,
in fact, your girlfriend is not my friend.
Okay,
right? That's my policy.
Okay,
she's an acquaintance. No, alpha. That's beautiful. You understand? That's how I move, and I expect same from my friends. You get. That's why if I make my baby boy make a name from me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to. So now let's talk about how you balance your social life with content creation. How difficult is it to create that balance? Is there something like that in the first place? I mean, in that balance, I should content young club I see balance there.
Yeah, as a content creator they won't go for you need to learn how to see how you can balance everything up because they will all work without play, make jacks a door boy. So Akbena wasn't a good content because Abana for great content. Akako, you say I should just take a little break. Young song relief you them young go be them in young one government too. So messing no them with that balance because I'm not them for that balance. It will affect your creativity.
Oh wow. Now talk about creativity. What do you use? What inspires you? What do you use to get that motivation? It's always say it's always that you understand. It's always maybe a ban. You get. It's always maybe that in that spark.
Well, for me, I think everyone person in Nam, I don't care me messing imagine from outside the box.
So CC inspire and CC trigger that inspiration.
Again, me okay, but I'm beyond young inspire me.
So beyond your biggest motivation.
In fact, beyond again, I'm in blue.
Oh, beyond I'm for
blue.
So I will Mouthpiece. I get content and all. I get content and all. Ndidia, I will be kiki the content can tang didia.
Like people can beyond can inspire young blue. You don't table can nam content because of media. As a matter of fact, I create content.
So for media, I'm going.
Right now, I already am going now.
So maybe I'm going.
But no, you need to come down and understand from my angle. When I started, like when I blew, the first thing again I'm when the I don't can be working down.
Okay.
So I inspire me to make a video.
So from that video can bring me into limelight.
So,
oh wow.
Yeah.
So Afomari can board there's a content.
Yeah. I'm going on to talk secretary about going on the pattern about most of much of work. A conversation recently,
about social media. Rosemary's song. One of our stars about Lagos from Akwa Ibom State. Atamiko, about now a treat Akwa Ibom content creators and even actresses and actors in the Akwa Ibom movie industry. It might maybe any way to see but I always look for I can make it in that same thing. Or sometimes I need a bigger platform than Monesium, more unique peanuts. Do you agree with what Rosemary Etang, or do you share a different sentiment in that regard?
It was one man and video regarding to this particular problem. Video mingana mado. Ke it was Etang iko ebiat. The only mistake Rosemary can make. I don't hear the book. Me wish. Yes, though I get tango but as a leader, and I put no consider. Kenny call
as a role model.
Yeah, I get for no when as a call growth or so, but apart from it, the rest of the words she made mention of.
Makes sense.
I do nothing but the truth.
So for Kedeboke, our Akwa Ibom people need to do better in that.
Akwa Ibom need to do better. You know, a lot of people are here in the Lake and Lagos. I have faced that problem. I will pay over 1.something million naira to promote a particular brand.
But the man you
70,000, 50,000. So I even asked a question. The person in Lagos, is he not using social media? I wouldn't go use social media.
And I would give me mutum.
And I would give me mutum to work at Akwa Ibom. Because in as much as Akwa Ibom State is concerned, we have a lot of raw talent. We have a lot of raw talents.
Now, what's the biggest amount an Akwa Ibom might pay for a gig? Like maybe promotion or any gig like that. What's the biggest I will quite more for a gig?
Yeah, the biggest I will quite more although that was $500,000. $500,000. And I go work quite
but for many deals here, mono to go outside higher than I will quite mobile.
Many deals from I will read to go work quite.
How was the treatment?
The treatment was perfectly okay.
Were you respected?
And at that moment, I began to worry that man again. That was
now I guess were you treated with respect?
He treated me perfectly well. He treated me very well. In fact, the money he gave to me at that time, get expect.
This is not in the bid to downgrade our people, but this is just even facts to the table, and also lay a voice to a growing trend on social media about now Akwa Ibom business people and people that wish to promote their businesses with content creators. We say treat content creators because ebo game po karawu ayat umeu karanyena wa banam so akpraktikang idio utok ase sakawu mo you and awisi toko abani kwafang. So able from out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak a take tell for us about. And yenam ya comedy mouth is very tangible. So for me, I think about the treatment. Now let's talk about if you look at it from the content creators angle. Do you think our content creators are doing enough? And if they are not doing enough, what is that thing they need to improve on?
Well, Ekpe Sports, our content creators need to do a lot of improvement. We are doing well, but we are not doing enough. If you talk about that enough, we are not doing enough.
Talent-wise or in terms of...
we have the creativity.
Okay.
You know, there is talent all over, very raw.
So do we have a problem of excellence?
Yeah, we have a problem.
That standard
we have a problem of excellence.
Okay.
Because in as much you have a talent, you need to work on that talent. You need to process that talent.
You need to refine it.
You need to refine it because most of the talent in here are raw.
And yet, content creators.
Ekpe, even government, football can also know that.
So if I'm giving one,
produce.
Can you give us a number? Like, can you give us a number? Because for me, I have a record of content creators that I've helped.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a very wicked man. So I'm receipt. You understand? Snap, receipt, send, save, because that might actually be my only defense.
Yeah.
It might bring allegation. So far this year, I've been able to mentor 53 people. 51 from Akwa Ibom, and 2 Edo outside. Online, and then plus Mono Nama directly. So, Ifan, can you give us a number? How many content creators okay, I comedian Mouthpiece may mentor Igbo directly or indirectly?
Okay, of recent, I've got a main check platform. I just finalized my 2 days monetization training.
Okay.
Money over 70 people that turn up. And I even have a WhatsApp group. I'm still following them up to make sure.
So you are still training them?
Yeah, to make sure that they are okay.
Don't you think it would be a nice idea for you to put out those proofs just to clear your name? Because it's a growing conversation. And also into content creators, they jump on those conversations to tarnish your image. Don't you think it would be nice to use those facts, not just to come out and say I've helped, but to show people that, okay, I have 10 people in my WhatsApp group, or there were pictures to that effect.
Yeah.
But don't you think it would be nice for your students, maybe NAM videos, I've been helped by comedian Mouthpiece. Thank you so much for the class. Something like that, just to help your image.
Well, Ekpe Sport, I'm a one part appreciation. I mean, feel that the appreciation should be done if that person feels that he has to do it. Because until me, I produce a lot of content creators like the likes of Money Man.
Yeah.
I was the one that promoted him.
Wow.
Destiny Child as a couple. Destiny Child in a page. Afro Tom Lee won. I mean, the first person as a couple promote that page.
Wow.
And right now that page is over 190-something thousand followers.
Oh wow.
Ekpe made mention of promises here. I'm fitness. I was the one that promoted her. I have been promoting page.
I am aware of promises.
Yes, different pages, and those proofs. If anybody wants those proofs, social media is it. Those proofs are still on my page.
And I want you to do this. Because it's in the message when I come online. Some people go on a normal we can meet and come face to face. The word equalship. Keep those proofs. I will show the world the proof. Normally in Temba, I don't have the need to do that. You understand what I'm saying? But then, send link no. But my mentees, I'm not talking about personal help like maybe in the that's not necessary. My mentees, because social media is crazy, content creators are crazy. You have to show people the proof that this person as me for mommy could miss and get, because that might actually be your only defense. So now let's digress a bit. Yes, okay, that to be said. Relationship again. Since we are talking about love,
yeah,
let's talk about love again. What's your spec? Am I my camera? Am I am I type C? Am I flat pin? Am I iPhone? Am I so?
I'm about spec. Me ma want port bello.
Okay.
Wo yere de bete kam.
Odunam boy for.
I
for maybe believe that any pot belly I can define true love, because there's a conspiracy theory. For sorry they feel that serious. Don't you think that's unfair?
Well, port belly. Aba wo de young appreciate port.
Yeah. What about sorry they zibo okay? Yeah,
aba wo de ro speak more.
I do.
I want to get better. So ndemi. I mean, man, I better.
A man suto.
No man, minimum.
I hear better than I get him the book.
You can't every get him at the book. Yaro average.
Okay. Say for come and I'm so.
You don't get there like I mean, remember you did some corner ship.
Okay.
You come back to come now, but I got a good one ship. So, me can get it and borrow and get it. I put a pen as
about one ship.
Ship of Indian ship.
So, fat women.
It was what don't make you get a quick for us. I can now pass or get come for us. I'm not here alone. I'm here with my wife.
Yeah.
I want one number. Please, can you stand up and say hello to the church?
Yeah.
I really want to know you one number. Can you stand up and say hello to it? Because all the kind of ship I want him. And I put you on that go where you want me to room. It take time. It refine more. I forget the shape. I get the nyash. I get the breast, and everything will look so sweet.
But I want me. Good
morning, church. Good morning. I am late to this service. Please, let's just go directly to the point. Someone should open to Isaiah chapter 2 first.
All protocols duly observed. And if you made your okay, even boom, I want to my yaya, and you get good madam me, but me yaya get candy on mirror.
Of course. But at least you have that shape, that young shape of in your middle. There should be the shape
of mafia,
mafia.
Oh, mafia one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because every black is beauty depends on the kind of black.
Okay.
So I love a woman. I said on a fixed position, on a fixed proportion. I want to maintain the normal revenue. And that's what.
I bet you forget it.
No, I do about quality come and see my you receive a fee. The revenue. It calms you down.
Ladies and gentlemen, give up the Mouthpiece Ekpe, and I mean, get this.
Good man.
And of course, Mouthpiece. Let's talk about still talking about love.
Yeah.
Can you marry a woman that is older than you? And if you can marry a woman that is older than you, what reason?
Well, to me, I can marry a woman that is older than me. But I'm older than me though. I don't want the age range to be.
So what's the age range? Talk to us about the age range.
The age range at least, I no one can about 5 years.
5 years. So
because even some okay, we mention that now. If to me, I see love that age shouldn't be a barrier to love.
But sometimes I want to control. No,
it depends. I want to give me control over the network that came mentality, or maybe a 2 paragraph. And secondly, maybe you need to get young man with the network. Take labor 10 years, say, yeah,
back and I could, I would for song 5 years. Maybe we more wouldn't do. I for song 5 years, bro. I do you okay, make Bono can I hear? Back and I could it to in a gamble, bro.
It depends.
No, like I
blood brother.
I couldn't hear, bro.
You're big because
back and I could maybe a wolf forget grow up. Maybe your friend forget grow up with. I don't know, maybe on me song.
Yeah.
Back and I couldn't hear.
Yeah, God.
On what grounds you know for kind like back and I respect it genuinely.
No, as I speak to you, I'm being market going forward with. Now they are doing very well, better than me. When I see them, I give them their flowers.
You call them sir.
I call them.
That
sir.
is different.
Yeah,
that is now. I'm saying this to say that from my experience, I've had this conversation with a lot of women, and I said, okay, I believe when I'm voting, 90% of women I choose that so that respect they come naturally. And that submission will come naturally. You know, when you are with somebody that is older than you, I'm man before for man. You understand? And selling, so it will be easy to submit. Don't you think that might cause issues in your marriage if you marry somebody that is older than you?
Well,
so I had discussed before I don't know.
Yeah, I think that should always fall into talking stage.
What if she's broke? Back and I do a broke woman.
I mean, well, when you say broke, many investment, but they are just broke for maybe a particular time. But they have asset, they have investment.
So many assets, make me know.
I got any asset now, knowing fully whether you will still bounce back. You don't think I'm saying, but you know, man, you roll your nigga. Okay, you don't mend the
so as them here, we be the go as them.
No, I see that as a part of support.
Support.
Because as a lady, you will add support to them.
So you, has a woman supported you before?
Very well. In short,
the highest support you have received from a woman?
Women don't support me throughout my career. In fact, now women really support my career to where I am today.
So what's the highest amount a woman has sent to you?
Why should I mention?
Just let me know. I'm curious.
No, I cannot disclose that. Yeah.
But I 1 million.
Ekpe, I want to support me and it's more than 1 million naira.
More than 1 million naira.
Yes.
Wow, that's great. I've forsaken motor.
Like
I say them do but can maybe can but I see thank you.
You know, when you are good in what you do, people will come and support you without much
wait,
of.
Even Akwa Ibom, see how the me tango get me the wicked. Move even a cock move and I'm tung. Everyone network Mouthpiece Sport with them. Into you give me. But I need women to also support me. Give me both great. I'm bagging.
You're the most richest content creator in Akwa Ibom as a whole.
I don't understand.
In Akwa Ibom, you are the most richest.
What metric are you using to gauge my wealth?
Ekpe, you are now currently working in one of the most outstanding studio.
So what does that translate to?
That means that the money you are earning there is big.
What was the kidnappers more? I need bargain don't need New York. Iki kenu fana. Okay. I hear you inside me and game fana. So over there, Mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Can you marry a broke woman?
Well, I cannot marry a woman that is broke, especially the ones that are.
What if she's broke and she has character?
Man, no matter how you have character, and you
are accountable for the provider. Your role here.
You cannot leave provision for the man.
How much should a woman have before she can deem herself fit?
Well, to me,
married to you.
To me, it depends on the level. But
what's the range?
I cannot just give a fixed range.
But on okay, you are okay. Yeah, like you are stable. So that Abubu, I love you for you.
Yes, of course. I mean, because I love you. I forget him. Maybe there was an influence. She was speaking out of influence of me. So and I saw a guide, and I saw those stable before. You know, I mean, can edit all. Maybe she cannot handle NEPA bills.
Can you forgive a cheating partner? You said you have forgiven before.
I've done that before, and I think affliction cannot rise again the second time.
What if she's your support system?
If you are my support system, and for the and then make sure by me moving on and then leaving you to your normal cheating stuff, because if I don't love sharing what I have.
You're selfish. Why are you that selfish?
It's not. I don't go with it. You don't get it selfish.
I don't crown.
I don't. Yeah.
You know. There's this conversation about okay, a woman I do tongue. I wouldn't do, but I don't see it that way. I feel like a woman I do crown.
Yeah.
I want to do that icing on the cake.
Of course.
I do when you show up as a man. You know, they know that this man is a balance.
Very well.
So, do you have options at the moment that you can pick from? Maybe Abasiye who took and gets the book of the mouth is settled down.
Ekpe, a lot of people around me, and
that you can just wake up and say, let's get married.
Yes, of course. I have a lot of ladies around. I can just wake up and them. I want to marry them. Yeah,
so you don't okay.
They must, as a man, there must be.
So you don't believe
varieties of options.
You don't believe in soulmates.
To me, I don't. I mean, limited to one. There must always be an option for a guy. I don't believe casting all eggs in one basket.
So, how many baskets?
And then the eggs in one basket well, because you can just wake up and you just hear
them. Basket. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you guys know that this is LuvTangle, and Here we say the way it is. You need to cover the truth. We say it the way it is. Very, very honestly. Now, come with our Mouthpiece. Talk to me about your craziest sexual experience. Sexual experience.
Well, to me, near such experience.
Such
Near those Simon.
So are you telling me that favorite sexual experience for getting basic?
Yeah, to me, in fact, near much of my time.
So
those advances. Like Akpe did it once in a while.
So if you could be a big fan.
I'm a big fan because
So what do you use to lose steam? What do you use to relieve yourself of stress? Because I know you are a workaholic. I think I'm be a lose steam.
Yeah, to me, I just feel like if I'm that stressful, I depend so much on gaming.
Oh, you play games?
I play games, PS, FC football. In fact, I had to purchase a gaming laptop.
So that I can
joy management game, MC manager.
Content creation on my but let's digress a bit.
I'm tired of me.
The biggest problem in content creation on
well, though all the problems I'm always coming out very strong out of it. And my content, I'm content in being from apostolic.
I've trained through you.
I'm content. So
at that point, what was the feeling like?
At that point,
did you feel like maybe giving up or maybe committing suicide? Because some people sometimes were you depressed? Talk to us about how the feeling was.
As a content creator, you need to be ready mentally for draggings, criticisms, exploits and everything. So if you are coming into the system without getting yourself ready for this, that means you will easily break down.
What's the quickest way to attain relevance in content creation?
Controversies.
Yes. If you want to be relevant.
Yeah.
So content creators watching, this is a content creator of over 8 years experience in the industry. And it's telling you that controversies are the easiest way they become relevant. So don't you think someone can be relevant without being controversial?
You can be relevant without being controversial.
But if you want to attain relevance quickly,
if you want to go there quickly, if you want people to pay attention to you quickly, I think one of the things you need to do is to fit yourself into those controversies.
If you were not a content creator, what would you have been?
I would love to be a pastor.
A pastor?
Yeah.
And you're going to
because I think there is more money there.
There's money in
church.
Do you have any ambition of owning a church? Maybe later in life?
Yes, I have the ambition of owning a church. In short, I'm still eyeing some certain pastoral seats.
How many good?
Many good, very well. Even for many good.
And I'm the many good.
Many good. You better come back get your studio.
So, how about maybe I've been more for photo for cinema. Maybe you put it into a ministry. Don't you? Do you make it a good work?
Yes, I've told my fans over time that my landing point will be as a pastor
in church, right?
Yeah, so they should get ready for me and be prepared.
So when you venture into church, don't you think your past will haunt you?
My past can never haunt me.
Because of
your
yeah.
Yeah.
So we want a poor.
So me make me young band. In fact, I am a miracle. I will come because I know there will be money. First and foremost, if you are not coming for the money, can mean very well that came in again.
Okay.
So coming to your church now, I'm coming for the financial favor.
Financial favor? Yeah. From me or from the church?
From the church in general, because I will not just be your member, I will take my position.
So maybe thought of but
in as much as we are rolling on church.
I roll the church me.
Anything you are involved that there is money inside. So I'm coming to your church to make money.
Viewers, these are not just content creators. According to the Mouthpiece, and he could, and I able get many could but then the Mouthpiece just said that his landing point, he might my forum. Yeah, but everything he does on social media, that his landing point will be in church. Would you love to attend Comedian Mouthpiece's church if he should start a church today?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, what?
Nyash go plenty. No be lie. I swear.
So on a note of finality, Comedian Mouthpiece, let's talk about the future.
Okay.
All right. You've come this far, and many of us they wouldn't. So what should your fans expect from you? Are you planning to maybe give them something different from what they are used to, or are you going to continue the My Fault series?
You know, when you talk about My Fault is a content we are using to keep the fans entertained.
Okay.
But My Fault is coming in different level.
Okay.
We are taking it not just in My Fault pattern.
To another level.
We are bringing the movie settings to induce the entire thing. There are some movie level we have missed so much in Akwa Ibom State.
So you want to revive?
So I'm bringing that movie settings in just no time.
So are you telling your fans that you are working on a movie currently, and the My Fault character will be part of that movie?
Yeah, I'm telling my fans to be ready because we are working on establishing a movie that My Fault character will be well announced in that movie. I have a lot of setups that is on the way, a lot of blueprints. And for us to establish this thing, immediate finance, funding. So I think I've worked over 80%.
So maybe
I've worked over 80%. Not like much of one. The rest is okay. There are some things we are expecting to land, which has not landed yet.
So what do you have to say about LuvTangle? I believe you must have maybe seen a video or two about LuvTangle online and stuff.
Yeah, since I'm not a fan of love.
Okay.
But I love what is happening in LuvTangle. And I think that tangle there is what makes the love beautiful. Because love cannot be direct. Love needs to tangle.
It has to be a roller coaster, right?
Yes, love needs to tangle. So what LuvTangle is doing now, they are trying to let people know that inside love, there is another thing inside. That you cannot just experience love without the tangling.
I ask again. Will you ever fall in love again?
Ekpe, before I can fall in love, I need to be sure that me going into that love, it has to be successful. I have to work on myself to that level.
So you are not yet there.
I'm not even close to there.
If you have 5 words to tell to your fans, what would it be? 5 words of advice. Just 5.
5 words of advice to my fans is number 1. If you are following me, don't believe in love. Yes. Build yourself first. Love comes at the last. Second, if you are an upcoming content creator, always believe that you can do better. Don't be limited to people's words, and don't be limited to all those criticism. My third advice: your father and your mother will not believe in you in anything you do in this life. But if you are trusting yourself much better, you can go far than any other person can imagine.
Okay.
And don't believe everything you see on social media. Creators have their life after social media.
Yeah.
So whatever you see on social media, enjoy it. But don't place social media as personal stuff. And finally, you can be who you want to be. That is if you decide your future and if you lay your bed just in the way you want to.
After this interview, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this very exciting interview on LuvTangle. I had Comedian Mouthpiece join us today, an influencer, a content creator, and of course, an educationist. I've been your host, Ekpe Sport, and just like I like saying, Nam se binanam ke tau forusong. Adu ku